like super fast.
And that'll be 9.
Yeah.
I can see that gaining some traction.
Yeah. Oh, I guess put me on there or something.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get around behind it.
Guys, we're gonna test out this FFAR build. I don't feel super confident with it on a map like Satellite where there's a lot of distance, because the FFAR does have quite a bit more recoil than like a Krieg or something like that, but we're gonna give it a shot, see if we can work in a little bit closer and get some kills. Typically on this map I like using the Tundra, and then I have like a AK-74U for my secondary, but we'll give the FFAR a shot and see how it does. And this is Dom, so we'll most likely be fighting over Objective B. So
Enemy took Charlie.
These are the fights I really don't want to pick with the FFAR. Like stuff out here. So we'll work in a little bit differently.
Losing A.
Back out there a little bit.
Taking B. B locked down. We're in the lead. Losing B. We lost B.
We're gonna try and go deep spawn.
Securing Bravo. Falling behind.
Spy plane available for tasking.
Securing B. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Just gotta stay on them with the FFAR. It hits super hard, but there's a lot of recoil control involved too.
B secured.
Spy plane perimeter established, Danger 3.
Losing B.
Sound turret is locked onto your spy plane.
They had a good heady on those rocks.
Pipeline expired.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Those are the fights I don't like picking with the FFAR, but if you can control the recoil, it can get it done for sure. Usually too, those up close fights it does pretty well, and you can play a little bit more aggressive as an AR with it, but
Securing B.
the SMGs, like always up close, are usually a little bit better.
Time's against us. Turn this around. B locked down.
And I just can't finish it. There we go.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Do I have scavenger on this class? Man, I'm out of ammo.
Taking C.
Oh well. We had a good run.
Echo 3-1 entering AOR. Bangs out. Half time.
I think that's going to be the trick with this gun though on this map, is just getting in their spawn and just push them around a good bit while your team caps the middle objective. Try and work into their spawn.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Enemy napalm strike incoming.
Yeah, I was weak. They're catching on to me after that halftime.
Hostile counter. Securing B.
That's it right there. Just get aggressive.
No second chances. This is all or
Ah,
losing B.
thought I had him there.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Hostile counter spy plane established above.
Streak real quick.
Taking Alpha.
Oh, that's so close. He's one shot.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Damn it. Again, same guy. Guy's got my number.
That's a hard fail, MI6.
They're too strong for us. TACOM, get us the hell out of here.
I knew I had the ammo for that transition, so I just dragged right over, so. But let's take a look at the FFAR I was using. So this is it right here. Optic, I just have the plain iron sights. Muzzle, I just have the standard suppressor, but it looks like I unlocked the agency suppressor, so we might give that a shot. And as you can see, I'm level 46, so I don't have everything unlocked for it yet. But we're getting pretty close, I would imagine. But the reason why I like the suppressor so much is it seems to take away the VFX a little bit in the muzzle flash, and it just, for me, it's less distracting. So even though there are some cons to using a suppressor, like effective damage range, bullet velocity, but it really makes up for it in just, my sight picture is a little bit more clear when I'm firing, so that's pretty much why I use it. And it's nice too to have that concealment of a suppressor and you don't show up on radar. So okay, we're on barrel, so 20.3 inch takedown. It gives you a lot of effective damage range, so some of those further shots we took, that barrel really comes in handy. The only thing it really does is your movement speed's a bit slower because it is a larger barrel, I guess. Maybe not, but I don't know. It does decrease your sprint movement speed. Then for the underbarrel, I think this is a big upgrade, the field agent grip. On this gun, it does have some recoil, so anything to reduce the vertical and horizontal recoil, I like to go with. At first, when you start playing with this gun, it feels kind of slow, but there's certain things you can do to make it a bit faster too, but you kind of get used to its speed and pace. I was running just a regular foregrip because of that horizontal recoil, but I recently unlocked the agency grip, so I decided to throw that on there and get also a vertical recoil reduction, and that's been really good so far. 38 round mag, I would probably recommend that or some kind of high capacity magazine, because this thing cycles like crazy, and if you're not a very good shot like I am, you go through some ammo. So handle, I have stuck with the Sasser jungle grip. ADS time is a little bit better, flinch resistant, which is really good on it. Sprint to fire time, it does reduce a little bit, but I haven't really noticed too much of a detriment. But we do have the serpent wrap, and that'll get you some faster ADS if you prefer that, which I might do, but something tells me to keep that increased flinch resistance. So in the stock right now, I have the marathon stock, which helps out with the sprint to fire time, which kind of overall, a lot of my parts are kind of weak in that area, but this helps out a little bit. We did just unlock this, the SAS combat stock, but it doesn't look like anything I'd be interested in using. Basically just your movement speed and aim walking movement speed and increases, but I would probably give this one a shot next, is the CQB pad, because it's not as good for hip fire, but I usually never hip fire my ARs anyway, so sprint to fire time is really good, so we might throw that on there and give that a shot. Yeah, this is probably my second favorite AR in the game right now. I mean, I haven't messed with too many, but obviously the Krieg's a big one for me. But the FFAR comes close second, and I have seen a few people pull out the FFAR in the CDL, so I think there's definitely something there. I mean, I enjoy using it. It's a lot different than something like the Krieg, you know, where you have a little bit of recoil to manage, but it just seems to really hit, and it's got a high fire rate, so, but I like it. It's a great gun. Then for this class, I just have the Diamatti with a couple attachments, extended mag, different barrel and muzzle, flashbang, Semtex, field mic. I'm probably going to use this just to get my camos up a little bit for the FFAR, because I don't have many right now, and that usually helps with these fluoro camos. And then flak jacket, Scavenger and Ninja. I like Ninja with this because obviously you move so quietly, and with this AR I feel like you can really get aggressive because of its fire rate and its power. So I usually play this AR way more aggressive than I would a Krig. Scavenger I definitely recommend because I tend to go through a lot of ammo with this gun. And then Gunfighter, just to get those extra attachments on the FFAR to really get the absolute best rifle possible. But yeah, that's it guys for this one.